Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Turn this just a touch. Alright, I think that'll be... Alright, let's just do it like... I guess that's good. Hopefully. Alright, so today is still the 14th of February. It is Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day to everybody. I hope everybody has a very nice Valentine's Day. It is also Monday, and it is 2022, so let's get that down. We got the right year. We're good. Anyway, real quick reminder, I will be live streaming tonight for hardcore members only, so if you are interested in that, please join us. We will be doing that at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. If you go to my main page on YouTube here, you will see join. You click on that and you become a member. You become a hardcore member. You can join us in the chat tonight. So just putting that out there for your information. Alright, so I'm going to get into this video. In an S.H.T.F event, we're talking worst case scenario. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. It can be any kind of major disaster that affects mankind. Or affects the United, we'll go with the United States, whatever. It's affecting everybody. Alright? We're going to go over a list of things that looters are going to be looking for that you need to make sure you have hidden. Alright? So I got a list of things here, and then we're gonna talk about these things. Now, I want you to remember something. In a worst case scenario, good men will do bad things, bad men will do evil things. And, you know, you think that, oh, well, you know, no, we have this, you know, people are civilized and they're going to treat each other with respect. We are 9 meals away from anarchy. I want you to remember that as well, too. After 3 days, and people haven't eaten in 3 days, they're going to get desperate. They're going to get angry. They're going to be looking for people that have stuff. If there's any inclination that you have stuff and they don't, you're going to be a target. That's just a straight up fact, okay? So, I've talked a lot of times about having caches of things hidden, buried, so that when that time comes, if you are overrun and you have to book and get out of Dodge, you can always circle back later and come and get your supplies that you have hidden. So at least you have something, okay? But anyway, I digress. First thing that you definitely should be hiding in an S.H.T.F, after an S.H.T.F event from looters is going to be food. Food's going to be a huge thing. People are going to come after food. They're going to be looking for that type of thing, and so you definitely have to watch that. Now, along with food, I'm always going to say water, and you're going to think, water? What do you mean water? Not necessarily water itself, but ways to purify water. People are going to be looking for filtration systems, something, you know, like Berkey's and, you know, the Catadine water filtration systems, anything that they can use or utilize to purify water. Because not everybody's going to be smart enough to realize that they shouldn't be just drinking the water out of the creek. Some people are going to realize that, you know, yeah, we got to have something to make sure that we can purify water. And if you have those type of things, they're going to go after them, okay? The next thing I'm going to talk about is cars, trucks, motorcycles, any kind of vehicle, four-wheelers, all those type of things. If people are looking to get out of the city and they don't have a vehicle and they're desperate, they're going to try to steal yours if they can. So that's something you need to be aware of as well. Theft is going to be on the rise because there's not going to be any police to stop anybody from stopping, you know, you from getting your vehicle stolen. Alright, the next thing I'm going to talk about is livestock. I have my chickens, right? So that is definitely something in a post-event that we would have to make sure that we were protecting, because people are going to want the eggs, they're going to want the chickens because they're hungry, they're going to want to eat. So they might not even be thinking of the eggs as a production source of eggs. They're just going to want to kill the chicken and eat the chicken. But it can apply to any livestock that you have. If people don't have it and you do, they're going to want to try to take it away from you. So you're going to have to either keep a real good close eye on it or put them in a very secure location where you know that they're going to be safe. If you let me put it to you like this: if you have chickens, I would absolutely highly recommend you bring them inside, somewhere. I don't care if you coordinate off a room and have your chickens in that room. You know, there's some place like on a second floor where they can be safe. You know, where they're not going to be subject to two-legged predators. That's just that's just a thought. The next thing we want to talk about, solar panels. All right, so their power grid's down. There's nothing happening. People still want power. They're still going to want to power up different stuff, power up batteries for tools and all those type of things. So they're going to steal solar panels. Along with solar panels, they're going to try to steal batteries, and those type of things. Inverters, charge controllers, anything that they can get a hold of that they can set up their own system, they're going to try to get it. All right. So the next thing would be generators. You want to definitely watch out for your generators. Again, if people hear a generator running from a long distance off, they're going to hone in pretty quickly of who has that generator. And when they don't have something and you do again, that is going to be a target. All right. Fuel. Fuel's going to be huge, especially after an extended period of time, and the pumps have been all bled dry and all those type of things. Fuel's going to be at a premium. So the longer you can sit on your fuel and not utilize your fuel, that's good for you, but you're going to have to worry about people wanting to steal what you have. The next thing that I want to talk about is gold and silver. Precious metals are going to retain their value no matter what. So people are going to be looking to get a hold of that as well. All right, so those are other things. You're going to need to hide those. You're going to have to think of where am I going to put this, where it can be safe, and that these other people don't know where it's at. Another thing would be weapons. I know that, like, if you think about it, storage lockers. A lot of people use storage lockers. They have a lot of different stuff in storage lockers. Storage lockers would be one place that people would be going pretty quickly after an S.H.T.F event and breaking into storage lockers and trying to figure out what's in there and what they can utilize. And some people do keep weapons in storage lockers, but that's something you're going to have to be really, really careful of as well. And obviously, excess ammunition would be another thing that is going to be in very, very high demand in a post-event. The next thing is alcohol. So booze is always going to be a big thing. There's going to be people that have stills. They're going to be making rock gut kind of stuff. There's some people that are really good at making moonshine and they're out there, but not everybody does. And people are still going to want to have alcohol. So if you have access to alcohol, they're going to want to take it. All right. So it's, again, another thing you should be definitely keeping an eye on. You should be hiding, not leaving out in plain sight. Another thing would be hand tools. Hand tools are going to be something that's going to be highly sought after because people are going to realize really quickly that we're going to need to be doing, gardening and those type of things. So, again, the haves and the have-nots. People don't have stuff. You have it. They want it. Medical supplies. Medical supplies are going to be a huge one. Dressings, bandages, antiseptic, all those type of things, hugely going to be in demand in the post-event. And if somebody can steal it from you, they're going to. Here's a big one: drugs, narcotic medication, any kind of medication that some of these people can get their hands on to get high, they're going to try to do it. So those are things that you need to pay attention to as well. They're going to be really highly sought after and really big time in demand. Another one that I wanted to talk about, and a lot of times people won't even think about this, your women. Okay? If you have a good-looking daughter, I have a good-looking daughter. Somebody that is depraved, it's a S.H.T.F event, they may want her for themselves. They think they're going to take her, right? So those are things you better be prepared for and be ready for. You don't want your daughter out and about prancing around, or your wife, because people may try to take them. It's a sick, sick world out there, folks, now. And I want you to think about how much worse it would be in a post-event. People that are desperate and willing don't care. There's no rule of law. All bets are off. You're going to need to be very, very careful what you have, what you leave out. You better be making sure that everything is accounted for, that it's hidden away, not laying out in plain sight, because if it's anything that anybody could use, they're going to try to take it. So you're talking about somebody being on watch 24 hours a day. So somebody's always going to have to be awake. Because you go to bed at night, you come back and all your solar panels are gone. Because while you were sleeping, somebody stole all your crap. So, that would not be a good thing in a post-event. You don't want that to happen. So, there's a lot to think about. There's a lot to it. I definitely want to hear your feedback if I'm leaving something out. I mean, in supplies can be any myriad of things that you have. Supplies, lanterns, propane, propane canisters, all those type of things. Even a gas grill. Like a gas grill, as long as you have the propane to run it, it's going to be something that's going to be functional, can be used for cooking or whatever the case may be. So people are going to be looking to steal everything that's not nailed down. But certain things you better make sure you're keeping a close eye on, because you're going to need them. All right? You're definitely going to need them. So something to share, something that I thought that would make a good video. I hope you guys like it. I definitely want to hear your feedback on this, okay? So, again, I'll be live streaming at 8 o'clock. This video is going to be going up at 7. So if you would like to join us for that, you have to be a hardcore member. And so that is up to you. Alright, so anyway, remember folks, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that out, we're going to be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow's not guaranteed, so we never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that can stop you from achieving your goals is you. That's it. You set realistic goals, and then you set about to making them happen. Once you achieve one goal, you set the next one. And just work at those things methodically. Before you know it, a lot of stuff gets done. It's amazing how it works, to be honest with you. Alright, so anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the fire. It has felt fantastic. Good day to be sitting by the fire. Alright, I will see you all later. Have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.